All right, hi. So we are live. Sorry, you guys, we were talking about the World Cup because Pablo's from Spain. So
Yeah.
anyway, hi everyone to another episode of the Substack Writer Salon. And today I have with me Pablo Yanez Gonzalez. Uh, so Pablo is a photographer and he's also the founder of a website called Be Your Cover. So I'm gonna show this website and we are gonna talk a bit about it and see we're gonna talk about the pluses and minuses of creating your book cover with AI. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And so, this is basically the site for people who are going to watch the replay. And as I see, this site let you create your cover, as it says, in seconds. So, this is how it looks like. But I'm going to let Pablo tell us about it and why did he start it and how this platform works. So, Pablo.
Well, hello everyone. Yeah, as you said, I'm the founder of Be Your Cover. Be Your Cover allows you to create your book cover in a matter of seconds, a matter of minutes, based on your title, genre, and blurb or summary. What's the special part of Be Your Cover compared to other generic or AI tools is that it is adapted to the genre conventions, to the specifics of book cover designing. This is very important because many people think that for a book cover, any image is feasible or any image is suitable, but it's important to use a design that is following the genre conventions for your genre. So this tool, Be Your Cover, is adapted to follow the genre conventions for your cover and to use metaphors or elements based on your book content. So this is Be Your Cover.
Hmm. So, what made you decide to create this platform? Are you an author? Like, your background is in photography. So, what got you into this whole
Yeah.
book publishing business?
Well, I have over 15 years of experience as a photographer, but many of those years were as a book cover photographer. So I worked closely with authors and with agencies that used my images to create book covers based on those images. Many designers used those images, those pictures, those photographs I took for book covers. And 2 or 3 years ago, I discovered DALI, that it was one of the
Yeah.
first AI models created by OpenAI. And at that time, it was pretty basic, but I was really surprised. It amazed me how, with a few words, you could get, okay, maybe not a very realistic or very accurate image, but you had something that was close to what you asked for. So at that time, that blew my mind, and I was discussing with some fellow photographers. Okay, this is maybe something that is gonna affect us. This is something that we might need to learn about, and we might need to work with this along with other. I don't know, techniques or maybe at that time I had to hire models, I had to look for clothes, I had to look for locations, but with the AI you have everything in a matter of seconds with just few words. It was clear that that was going to change the world as we know it. So yeah, some photographers were agreed, some photographers didn't agree. So yeah, a year and a half ago, I decided to build this platform for indie authors to allow them to get book covers, professional book covers, with a tight budget. Because I always say the same: if you have the budget for a good designer, $300, $400, $500, or even more, yeah, a good designer will create a better book cover than AI. But if you have a tight budget, maybe you should try it because, it's not a book cover that is created by a human designer. A human designer will have probably better skills, better design skills, better design taste, but you will get a pretty good book cover for quite less than a human designer, and that is an interesting debate. I would say.
Okay, so the book covers are created from AI. Do you use stock images at all, or no, or just all
No,
AI?
all
Okay,
of the images, all of the book covers are created from scratch by AI, and all of them are different and created at runtime.
so the AI that you use, is it like a mix of Gemini and Claude, or did you create your own, or how do you talk to the AI to create this?
There are several models involved because this is important. Again, not all models are good for book covers, and not all models are good for specific genres. So it's a combination of models, of LLMs, and of AI models.
Mm. Okay. So lately there's been a push against AI generated material in
Mhm.
publishing. And there's a lot of been controversy, if you've been reading the news lately, about they discovered this author, it was mostly self published author, used AI after they acquired like big publisher. And so they decided to retract the contract and all of that. And do you think there would be also a push against the AI covers, AI generated covers, the same way they are push against AI generated content? For example, now in Amazon, you have to disclose if you use AI, I think, in the content. I'm not sure if you have to disclose the cover as well. So if you can tell me about that and how you're going around the restrictions to AI generated covers.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, yes. If you have an AI-generated book cover, you also have to disclose that to Amazon. There's also an option to disclose that. Currently, there's no impact on the on anything in Amazon based on if you disclose that your image as an AI image generated or not. But I always recommend to disclose it if you have used AI for your book cover. And yeah, there's been some people against of the use of AI for images for book covers, and some people that are still using AI images for book covers. I see the future more pro AI because of the cost and how AI is evolving. Again, I always say this: Biocov is not here to replace human designers. It's also here to help human designers because one of the features is that if you already have a human design book cover, you can also generate your full wrap cover, your paperback or hardcover with a couple of clicks. So it also helps designers to work faster.
How
And
so? How so? So if I'm a designer, or maybe when we in a bit you can show us around. If
sure.
I would love to see that. But let's say, okay, so I'm gonna tell you. So I help people publish their books. I help my clients through my small imprint, and I have a book cover designer that works with me. So how would he use your service to generate covers faster?
Yeah, I will tell you how some designers are already using video cover to help clients. It's pretty useful for iterating and for defining what the customer expects. It's easier to okay, I have some instruction from my client. I put this in video cover and I have 10, 20 options to show my client. Okay, is this what you expect? Which one is closer to what you expect, what
Mm,
you like, what you don't like. Okay, and based on that, I will create my design from scratch as a human designer. That's one option. Another option is, are you okay with using AI for your book cover? Okay, if so, let's let's do it this way. Let's start with this 10, 20 options, and let's iterate based on this using AI.
mm,
That's another option. Okay. So this is how human designers are using video cover right now. Other option, if you are an author and you don't want to spend some days, because yeah, some people say, okay, yeah, I'm okay with human designers, but it's it's taking days or weeks to get the final result. That's video cover tend to be faster because you can generate one image in 40 seconds and another book cover in another 40 seconds, and you can iterate, and you might have your final cover in a matter of 20 minutes, 15 minutes. If you iterate a lot, in 15 minutes you might have your book cover, including audiobook cover, full wrap cover, paperback or hardcover. Maybe if you want a free text version to add a text outside video cover, you can also have that. So it's a matter of speed and budget.
Okay. And how much do you sell that? Like subscription based, or how does this work?
I don't like subscriptions when they are not needed. I'm tired of subscription as a customer. So I understood that there are many kinds of authors, and there are many kinds of designers and many kinds of publishers. And for independent authors, you have one-time payment, $19 or $39. $19 gives you access to 10 credits and one download, and $39 gives you access to all the pro features, an AI chat with an AI expert to analyze your covers, the full wrap functionality, the marketing resources. You can create mock-ups based on your covers, a lot of pro tools with these 39 one-time payment that gives you access to those pro tools, and also 50 credits and unlimited downloads. So,
So how many credits do you need to create one cover?
one credit is one cover, but youth authors usually iterate. So they get their first version, but they might want, the main element, maybe instead of princess with a sword, I want a dragon behind her. So I need another iteration. That's one credit. If you want marketing resources like mock-ups for Facebook or whatever, that's one credit per marketing resource. Most of the features is one credit per creation, one credit per cover. For example, the only feature that takes more than one credit is the full wrap cover, that you need between 2 and 4 credits for a full wrap cover, for a full paperback. So with 4 credits, you would have the full wrap. Let's say most of the authors, based on the analytics we had, they tend to use 4 or 5 credits to get their final image. That's the ebook cover. Okay, they get their ebook cover with 4 or 5 credits. After that, if you want an audiobook cover based on that, that's another credit. If you want the full wrap, we said between 2 and 4 credits. That's it's with 50 credits, most of the authors can, without doubt, create 5, 6 covers for 6 different book covers with the full asset. I mean, paperback, audiobook, with no problem. 5 books, 5, 6 books, no problem. But that also depends on you. If you have a very specific need for your book cover, you will need more iterations, because that is one of the topics that AI is not handling well so far. You would get 95% of the book cover you want. That's 2, 3, 4 iterations. But if you want a specific font with a specific position of your main element on the cover, if you have very specifics, that will get more iterations, because AI is still not good at following strict instructions.
Okay. So, but this is mostly for self-published authors, because traditional publishers are not going to accept AI-generated cover, correct?
Some publishers, because I talked about one-time payments, but we also have subscription for companies, for self-publishers. Some of them are using video cover on a subscription-based plan, and they are creating book covers with video cover. Some of them use video cover to create the final book cover, and some of them use it to iterate and have a draft to show to their clients, if those clients are not okay with using AI for their covers. But there are some publishers that are against the use of AI, so they will never use AI no matter what, no matter if it's for iterating or it is for the final result. And some of them are open to use it if the customer agrees to use it.
Mm.
I'm not talking about Penguin Random House or bigger or big companies. I'm talking about small publishers that are starting to adapt to current times.
Okay. So we have questions here from Carl. He says, do you have control of the image?
Yes, yes, you have control. For example, let's put an example. Let's put some example. If you want, if your book is about a thriller with a cabin in the woods, you can instruct the AI to create a book cover with a cabin in the woods. And if the cabin is red, you can say a red cabin in the woods, and the book cover will follow the genre conventions for your book. If it is a thriller, you will use some specific design matters, you say, and we'll put your red cabin in the woods, and you can keep iterating. If you like the book cover, but you want to change the kind of trees or whatever, you can instruct, okay, I like this book cover, but I want to change the trees from pines to, I don't know, any other kind of tree.
Okay. So how long has this platform been online?
A year and a half, a year, 2 months, 3 months, more or less.
And how are you guys doing in terms of subscription?
Good, good. We are over, the tool has been used by over 10,000 authors already. So I couldn't imagine that by now I would have like 10,000 users already. So it's honestly over my expectations. The feedback has been huge. We started with a few features, and most of the features that you can see now in Video Cover is because they exist because authors suggested those features. For example, the audiobook cover creation, that was a suggestion by the author. The full wrap cover, it was pretty requested, and it was not at the beginning. The AI chat cover, that's another feature. There are a lot of features that have been requested by users. We've been releasing, for example, we started with KDP KDP full wrap dimensions, only the 3 dimensions, but now we've extended to all the existing dimensions in KDP. And yesterday we released Barnes and Nobles dimensions also, so you can use paperback and hardcover. You can create paperback and hardcover book covers with Barnes and Noble dimensions. So doing great, honestly.
Okay, so
I'm very happy.
Good. So I'm where are most of your customers from before we're gonna try this live?
From the US.
From the US. And how did you reach them? Online or
It's mostly Google.
Google? So like SEO.
Yes, and already ChatGPT and Claude is recommending us. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm gonna try this live, and
Okay, good.
let's try for free.
Yes.
Okay.
You might need to register, but no problem.
Okay. All right. So let's say book titles. So I can come up with anything. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me try some of my already published books and see.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's a good challenge.
Yeah. Let's see. Author name. Okay. Genre fiction, thriller and mystery. Other. Let me try. I'm just gonna say speculative fiction. Do you have this?
No, not that one.
Okay, so
Anyway,
you'll have to.
that textbook is for subtitle.
Okay, so maybe we can say fiction, thriller, and mystery, psychological thriller.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something funny because a lot of authors is like they have the very specific subgenre that do you have this one? It's impossible to have all of them.
Okay, so are you open to adding more genre?
Of course, of course.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna copy the description. I'm going to my Amazon page and see what you guys, and we're gonna compare both. And let's see if
Okay.
my design. I'm gonna let my designer watch it after this and see what he thinks. No pressure, Pablo. No pressure.
Okay. Okay.
But but where did it go? Ah, here it is. Here. All right.
But
Let's see.
first of all, you put speculative fiction as subtitle. If you don't want that
Ah,
subtitle,
okay.
you can leave it empty if you don't want a subtitle. But if you have one, you can put one.
Okay. So the subtitles, yes, Tales of Karma. Okay. Let's try it. And you said it's gonna generate it in seconds?
Yes. Yes. Well, you
Okay.
will need to register. Okay.
Okay. Continue with Google. Okay, fine. Let's
Okay.
do Google. Okay. Continue. All right.
Here you can choose. You can say, okay, I can skip and let the AI decide which kind of style will be used for the cover, or you can thumbs up or down, which with a few examples, what you like or what you don't like. That's up to you. You can click on skip and let the AI decide, or you can
Ah,
thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on, for example, this one. Maybe if you like it, it's fine. If you don't like it, you can.
yeah, it's fine. I like it. Ah,
That's up to you. If you don't like it, don't worry. I'm not looking. Okay.
yeah, I
If
don't
you
do.
don't like my designs, it's okay.
These are your designs?
Uh, these are some of the designs that are being used for generating some of the styles that are used in
So
video cover. But
are these real covers or what?
these are covers created with video cover, but not used in real
Ah, okay.
books. Okay,
All right.
so now it's what's behind this. The AI now it's analyzing which images you used, you selected or you liked, and and it's also analyzing the content of your book and the genre of your book, and it's merging all of that to create the best two covers possible for your book, based on genre conventions, on the title, on well, you have here. If you click on the top right corner, you can end it all or click escape. But this is a little explanation on what you
Okay.
can do.
Ah, okay. So let me see done. So it generated only two, right? And let's
Yes,
say, okay.
and
So
you have
let's
also 5 more credits to try it out.
okay. So what if I like this one, and then
Okay.
okay, uh, object on color field. What if I want to change the like? And how did you choose the fonts based on the gender recommendation, or how
Yes,
did?
exactly. The fonts were selected by the AI based on the genre conventions. Since this is a thriller, it's less, it's more sans serif. It's more less, no handwritten fonts. Yeah. Now you want to for that you want to change that specific cover, the cover on the right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, if you hover over the cover, if you
Okay.
close this light box,
Okay. Close this one.
yes,
Okay.
and if you hover, you
Yeah.
see 4 icons. The second starting on the right is
Beta.
the second on the right, or the fourth one. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is the AI chat. You can chat as you were going to do that.
Okay.
Or you can use now this chat is analyzing your cover and will tell you, okay, this is fine, or this should be we can improve on this, on whatever. But you can also instruct directly there, okay, I want this change or whatever, or this specific change, or I want to change the background, or I don't like the font, suggest new fonts, and you can chat with the AI. And this chat will also return some suggestions. Maybe we can, yes, and you can do that.
So I want a woman's face. Okay, in it. Hold on. Um,
Okay, perfect.
let me see. Uh,
You can send if you click on send.
yeah,
It
but I had.
will.
Uh, I'm just gonna make sure there's no spelling mistakes so that
Okay.
so
Don't worry, there's spelling
I know,
mistakes.
but just that so that will understand me.
Okay,
Let's
no
see.
problem.
I'm putting you under the test here, Pablo.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, no problem.
I'm a journalist by training, so I have to do this. Okay, is a great way to cover. All right, double exposure silhouette, the burden of touch, eyes. Okay, let me do this one.
No, but
Soft.
I like this exercise because it's also good to see how an author uses the tool, because sometimes you are always focused on features, but maybe the way an author uses the tool is different from what you expected. And now you have a suggestion of the prompt that will be used, and you can generate a new version.
So it's gonna generate a whole new version. It's not gonna use the hand.
Propose new cover. Yeah, this is in this case it's a whole new version, but mixed with
Nice.
your hand.
Ah, it's actually pretty nice. My issue would be to like for example, as an author, see how the text is too close.
Mm-hmm.
Here there should be some space here, and here they're just
Yes.
too close. And
Yeah,
yeah.
you can try to use the font tool. There's a font tool that you can use if you like that one, for example.
Let's
Okay,
say I like this one.
okay.
Okay.
Let's say you like that one. You can close this chat,
Okay.
and the fourth button, the fourth icon on the book cover. Yeah,
This
click
one?
on the fourth one. That one. Yes.
Okay.
You see, there are four tools. The first one is the edit title and author.
Okay.
With that one, the AI will analyze the fonts and will try to suggest new font locations so you can edit manually. Let's try that one. This is on beta because it sometimes struggles with some kind of fonts, but we are releasing a new feature next week that will work with any kind of tool. For example, for the main title, I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. And you can also instruct
Yeah.
in the chat to change the font, as you said.
Okay, cool. And I see people are joining. I hope everyone who's here is enjoying this exercise. I'm grilling Pablo on how he creates AI
Yeah,
covers. Pablo has to deal with me, but okay.
no
So
problem. I love it.
okay, so I'm here. So
Yes.
okay, so here I see here these are not too close. Okay, so I want to change, make this capital.
Okay.
Okay. And then
You
I
can change the font also on the top. You see that there are
okay,
there's
here
you can change the size. You can use different fonts, whatever
I see. Okay. That's
color.
does it suggest colors or it is
In this case, I don't remember if here we suggest color. If you click on the top left button, that's in the you see the bar with it says Oswald and 80.
mm.
If you click on, yeah,
Okay, so I like the cover. What is the back?
okay,
Let's
the
see.
back. You now you want to create the full wrap cover, okay?
Yeah.
The back and the spine, okay. Then save the on the top right side. Okay, save. How many
Okay.
credits do you have left? Because maybe 3. Let's try it
Okay.
out. If not, I will add you some credits on the back. The first one, the one on the left, is the cover you created right now with the different font. Now, the last icon that is the export button. The export button, the one in blue. Okay, you see there are 5 icons. The last one
Yeah.
on the right, it's
Okay.
the if you click on that button, the last one. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. You will see the free text, audiobook, and full print cover. Click on full print cover. Okay, now you have on the full print cover editor. You need to select frame size. I don't know.
Let's do hardcover. Let's do solid color. Let's
Perfect.
do
And how many
whatever.
pages? You need to fill the, let's say,
Okay.
perfect. And now generate. Now, based on that, based on the amount of pages, the spine is thicker or not. Based on the trim size, the size of the cover of the full wrap cover is different. So now there are some calculations on the back, and the AI is adapting your front cover to the right dimensions of the full wrap cover, and it's suggesting some back cover colors for your full wrap cover. And in a matter of 10 seconds, you will see some result. Okay. As you can see, maybe the front cover, I don't like how it was generated, because as you can see, there's some.
It's dark, yeah.
Yeah, the back cover is too dark. The front cover has like frames on the edges. That sometimes can happen, and it will happen if you are live for sure. So if you go to the left, you see front, right?
Yeah,
You see a section that it says front. Okay, click there, and click on regenerate wrap, because I like on the right. I would like to extend the front properly. Let's see if the AI is capable of doing so or not, or maybe we failed, but I hope we don't. And okay, you don't like the back cover color, right? You maybe color, some brighter color. We can change that once the front cover is. Okay, I didn't like this either. Click on regenerate again. Last try. Okay.
Okay.
That's last try.
So while it's generating, how many people do you have working for you, or is it only you?
It's me with some punctual collaborators, but I'm a solopreneur, and I have some people working partially with me for some specific development topics and some specific marketing topics, but it's mainly me.
And is that your full-time job?
Not so far, but in a very near future, it will be, yes.
Okay.
Well, finally, we have the front cover I wanted. Okay, this didn't cost any credit for you. Okay, if the front cover was wrongly generated, any regeneration is free for the author. Okay, so for the back cover, if you go on the top left, back. Now you on the right side, you see colors for the font, text boxes for the text. But you said you didn't like the colors of the back cover, right? If you scroll down.
Yeah.
You scroll down, you see at the bottom suggested colors based on the cover.
Okay, back
so
cover.
You can select one and apply color. Okay, and the color will be applied. If you don't like those either, you can select on the squared one, the squared color, and you can change. Okay, do you see the square color on the left besides the apply color?
Yeah.
There,
so you can
there
change.
you have a picker and whatever.
Okay.
And on the top you have the text. If you have your blurb or whatever, you can add your texts. Also, if you want to add an author image, an author portrait, you can add so. And once you have it, on the top right, export, and you have it.
Okay, so I added the description, and then I can move it like this.
Yes. You
and
can
that's
change
the bucket. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can make it.
Yeah, you can. There's on the right, you see font size and text width. You can change that in the right menu.
I see.
You can also change the. Is it called alignment? Alignment. The alignment of the.
Yeah.
You can change.
Okay,
that
I wanna add an author image. That's the last thing.
Okay. It was on. Where I had this, I don't remember now. Okay, on the left, images. If I recall correctly,
yeah,
you can add an image layer. So if you click there,
okay,
you can add your image, your portrait, for example. Or if you have a badge, or many people use video code for nonfiction books, for example, for I don't know health topics or whatever. They add their badge or their company logo instead of the portrait, and they can use that too. So yeah, you can move around the image, so you can also reduce the size and crop or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. We're so let's say the back here. That's the description. Can you move the text? Yeah, you can. And
Yes.
why? Ah, okay. So you move this. I move this. Okay, not bad. And that would be like the author bio here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Uh, uh,
You also have a placeholder for the barcode. If you are not going to use barcode for whatever reason, you can disable it at the bottom, and
okay,
it,
it's
it will
nice.
it will not be rendered in the final PDF. It's just a placeholder, okay, the barcode. And once you are ready, on the top right, you see export PDF Pro.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, since you are not Pro, you cannot export it. Okay.
Okay.
And you see, do you see that you have a watermark on the front cover that says video
Yeah,
cover?
I
Like,
see. So you have two more. Yeah, so this is how you try it. Okay, so this is actually pretty nice. And all right, I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, so this is great. So what are your future plans, Pablo? Um I saw like we met through Substack. Because I think you joined one of my lives. But how are you planning to scale and expand? You know, just talking the business side of this.
uh, that's a great question. I plan to be more involved in the author community because, as I said, my background is more as a photographer. My contact with the end of photography was as a provider, more of more like a provider instead of a part of the community. So I'm willing to participate in any webinar, podcast, community, newsletters, as much as I can. I also wanted to give some promo to your audience because I like that you invited me to your place. So if
Sure.
any of your audience, anyone from your audience uses the code Natasha, it means if they visit videocover.com/Natasha, they will get 20 extra credits if they purchase Pro. So instead
Oh,
of 50, they
nice.
will get 70. So I will send you the link later if you want to go
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah, that's great.
And yeah, I want to attend any podcast, any community, any YouTube channel, wherever. That's one of the plans. And I don't use paid ads because I don't like them too much. But maybe in the future I would have to. And I want to grow organically. I don't want to expand too aggressively because I still want to provide the best experience as possible. I provide support personally. I always read any support ticket, any contact form, anything. I read it myself and I reply myself. So I want to keep it that I want to keep it personal, and that's why I'm good as I am right now. But I would like to, try to be part of the indie author community, attending maybe webinars like yours or podcasts, writing some guest posts or things like that, because it's a bit hard to expand a tool like this because we talked previously, there are many people against AI, and honestly, I've received a lot of hate by many people from this community. Let's say I understand that some people is against AI, but I am a photographer. I love photography. I still do photography, and I've built this tool because I think it can help some people.
Hmm.
Again, this is not against designers. This is not to replace designers. This is some tool that you can use or you cannot. I know indie authors usually struggle at the beginnings because, it's hard to spend 2 years writing a book and then having no sales, and then you have someone tell you that you have to spend money on a good book cover, you have to spend money on the marketing, you have to spend money on whatever. And this is a tool to help those authors that have a tight budget. That's
Mm.
it. I
You,
always recommend to use a human design if you have the budget, but if not, you can try this.
and what kind of hate you received, and how did you receive it? Like email or like how?
Yeah, I've received emails. literally saying that I suck for no reason.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
anonymously, like, okay. And I started to post some reels and some videos on TikTok, and people saying that I am against the environment because AI consumes a lot of water and whatever. That I should be in jail because I'm stealing people's jobs, and a lot of things that, okay, I agree that if you don't like it, okay, I'm open to discussion, but don't waste your time writing these kind of comments and hate on a tool that it's, I mean, I'm trying to pay my bills, it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I'm also an artist, and I
Yeah.
love art. So unfortunately, there's been evolution that it made jobs disappear,
Hmm.
and that's evolution. And my father used to take pictures with film, and I was born with a digital camera. Mm, uh, it's technology. I mean, yeah, we can discuss if it's fair or not fair that AI companies are using images with which kind of images. Is that fine? It is not fine. But I always say, okay, do you know how much money the agency used to pay me for a book cover? Or I also work with agencies, with microstock agencies. I used to get 1, 2, or 3 cents per image, per downloaded image. And an author would think, okay, I've hired this human designer for my book cover, and this is ethic. Okay, but if that human designer used one of my pictures, I received 3 cents for that picture. Is that ethic?
Mm.
There's a lot more behind that discussion.
Mm.
But again, I'm open to discuss this topic, and I totally I'm totally okay if you don't want to use AI. That's totally fine, and I understand why you do it. But let's go a bit further and let's see. Okay, if I don't use AI, are all the other options ethic as well? If I use an image from Adobe Stock, is that ethic? From Getty Images, is that ethic?
Mm.
Not for
Yeah.
using real photography. We are saving people's jobs. Okay, photography designing is a tough industry, and there are a lot of things that many people don't know and that are not as ethical as we think.
Okay. All right. So let me think. Um. So you're who's competing with you? Who's your competition? Are there any similar platforms like
Yeah,
yours?
yeah. But I'm
Like,
confident to say that my platform is the most complete and the best one. And
okay.
yeah,
So who's your competition?
well, my main competition is the guy who decides to create its own book cover with Canva, for example.
Yeah.
Canva is one of my main competitors because they have a pretty good design tool, and you can do good stuff with their tool, but they don't follow the genre conventions. There are other competitors that are focusing on book covers. Since I launched video cover, honestly, more than 1, 2, and 3 competitors appeared. But again, they don't have the full wrap tool. They don't have the audiobook tool. They don't have the marketing resources tool. They don't have the genre convention algorithm that I have. I honestly, if you are going to try an AI tool, try them all, and I totally 100% sure that you are coming back to video cover for sure.
Okay. So this is great. So anyone from the audience, does anyone have any question for Pablo? Are you gonna yell at him about the AI?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
open. I'm used to that, so don't
so
worry.
so if you guys in the comments wanna yell at Pablo or at me, we're open to discussion. So feel free to ask
Yeah,
any questions. And Pablo, if you wanna say how people can reach you, how can they reach your
yeah,
platforms? If you wanna put it
yeah,
in the chat
yeah.
before we conclude, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me, well, first of all, videocover.com/Natasha. So you get the 20 extra credits if you get the Pro tool. Let me paste that in the chat. Um, and yeah, videocover.com. If you have any doubt, anything you want to discuss, if you want to yell at me, you can do that at pablo@videocover.com. I read every email, I read everything, even the hate emails too. So, yeah. Again, if you are thinking about getting your first book cover, or yeah, many people also, okay, this is my first book. I don't know which book cover is going to work. They create 5 or 6 book covers with video cover, and they try which one is working, which one will work the best. Okay, I try for a couple of weeks one book cover, and once I have the winner, I use that, or I get that one and I give it to a human designer and I say, okay, this one worked pretty well. Please help me with the design. And
Yeah, I
that's
see.
also a good use.
That's a good use. Okay, great. And I noticed you're not that active on Substack. And since we're
No,
talking on Substack,
no.
what are your plans for Substack? Because there's a big author community there.
Yeah, I know. But that's the problem of being a solopreneur, that you have two hands and it's sometimes impossible to decide which where to go. Um,
Where are
I
you
have
most active? Where are the authors? If you think, yeah.
well, my plans first of all is to start uploading videos to YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
showing the tool or giving some tips on book cover designing. Then I'm good at designing. I'm good at photography, but I'm not that good at writing. So Substack could be a bit tricky to me.
You
But
can always use AI.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of difficult. And English is not my main language, as you can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
But yeah, but do you think Substack would be a good channel for me to use?
I think just talk with the authors community there, and don't just try to sell to them, but create connections with them, like this, you know. And I think that's, and there's a lot of indie authors here. There's the Substack bookstore as well by
Hmm.
by Fleur and Christina. They created the Substack bookstore. So there's a lot of things you can do on Substack, but you know, that's something you can do. There's a lot of authors here, so it's a good place.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I have my personal Substack account and I have my video cover account. So
Mm,
in my personal account, I follow a few fellow podcasters, content
yeah,
creators related to the
yeah.
indie author community. But some of them are also very reluctant to invite me. So that's why I really thank you for inviting me, because they think that inviting someone from the AI world would harm their
Image.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So it's hard. I understand them because they have to preserve their image, but it's hard sometimes to connect with people without being afraid of being pointed at. Oh no, this is the guy who's
uh
stealing our jobs, and
yeah.
it's it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, people are very sensitive to AI. I'm very open to AI, and I'm very open about talking about it. There's a podcast I can recommend called The Creative Pen. She's,
Yeah,
you know her, Joanna
yeah,
Pen. She
sure.
always
Yeah,
talks about AI, and she's very open about it. So, but anyway, Pablo, this has been great. And for anyone, thank you for everyone who watched us today. Just to shout out to Carl, Cindy, Alma. Almademia, David White, Colleen McCubbin, Crown Years Media, Gregory Bourne, and Mirko Excised. And thank you all, and feel free to grab the extra credits that Pablo gave you. And thank you for joining us for another episode of the Substack Writes Salon. And until we meet again. And thank you very much. Pablo will continue chatting. I'm going to DM you via Substack or email you, and we'll keep the conversation going. Thank you
Thank you.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.